Okay, so I want to talk about the reason that we don't do burpees in our studio, in our training center. Burpees, insanely popular exercise, of course, right? Everybody knows what a burpee is. Even if you don't work out, you know what a burpee is. And my issue, we used to do burpees. A couple years back, we used to do burpees. But it's one of those things that I find, especially in group training, I find that there are much better opportunities to move and get your heart rate up than a burpee because of the cost of the exercise. And I look at risk versus reward and the act of mobility. And when you work in a group exercise setting, most of your group is not going to be athletic in nature. Most of your group is going to be, your general population that is coming in to get fit or to get in shape. It's not going to be your basketball player. It's not going to be your gymnast. It's not going to be your football star that's coming into your group exercise class. So some of those guys, some of those athletes are well equipped to do a burpee the way that it's intended to be done. But a lot of those people that come into your own studio or training center lack the mobility to get in the proper positioning for a burpee to be, one, effective, two, safe, and three, useful. And just take a look at, if you belong to a studio where you guys do burpees, just take a peek at your own feet when you do that burpee. Take a peek at other people's feet when you do that burpee. Take a peek at their knees and look and see where they're tracking, and if it's a straight line, or if it's maybe the knees go out this way, maybe the feet are turned in this way, maybe one leg is back further than the other, maybe their feet don't get flat on the ground when they're in that squat position to come up from the burpee. Maybe they can't get their knees tucked under them in the right way, so they're coming up with their butt in the air a little bit as they hop back into that burpee. All of these things lend a hand to injury and lend a hand to movement dysfunction. And there are much better ways to get a metabolic effect from an exercise than to put people in the wrong positions. To put people in the wrong positions biomechanically and to put people in the wrong positions from a safety standpoint. So that's one reason why we don't do burpees. We may slow the burpee down and work on the mobility of the burpee in case any of our clients go somewhere else on vacation, or they switch gyms, or they have a one-off workout and they do burpees at those places. I want them to be prepared, because I know not everyone's going to do that, because burpees are, they're hard. They're difficult exercise. And so if you don't have a smart training program, it's easy to throw a burpee in there because it's going to be difficult for everybody. So I want our clients to be prepared. So we may do work on the mobility aspects of those things so they can better perform the burpee when it's called upon. But to be honest, most people aren't gaining that mobility to be able to get in those positions even at a walkthrough pace, let alone the game time go burpee pace. So it's something that I've struggled with because it is a great exercise, but at the same time I'd rather look at the safety of movement, the safety of the people who come into the gym. And you know what, there's tons of other things we can do to get your heart rate up, right? We can do battle rope slams, we can do kettlebell swings, we can do Viper carryovers, we can do all kinds of things to get the heart rate up. We can get you on an airdyne for a minute, sprint all out, where it's, how to ride a bike, pedal hard, use your arms too. Where we can do a lot of different things that don't necessarily have to increase your risk of injury or put you out of a good movement quality. So that is the main reason we don't do burpees at TCTC. Now, if you have any questions about that, please let me know. I'd love to carry on this discussion because it's something that I feel like as trainers and as gyms as movement specialists, I feel like we're selling out or we're taking the easy road when we just throw burpees into a workout.